She conquered Broadway, broke streaming records, and had the world at her feet. Then one man at a party destroyed it all in 72 hours. Ariana Grande thought the Wicked premiere was the beginning of her Hollywood empire. She had no idea it was the end of everything she'd ever trusted. One conversation, one partnership, one devastating betrayal that would expose the darkest secrets of Hollywood's most beloved star. By the time the camera stopped rolling, her career was over, her relationships destroyed, and the world had seen sides of her that were never meant to be public. This is the story of how the music industry's sweetest voice became its most dangerous weapon. November 2025, the Wicked movie premiere was Hollywood's biggest event of the year. Ariana Grande stood on the red carpet, radiant in emerald green, having just delivered the performance that would define her transition from pop star to serious actress. The film was already breaking pre-sale records. Her beauty brand was launching in 2 weeks. Her relationship with Ethan Slater was finally stable after months of media scrutiny. But at the exclusive after-party, in the VIP section reserved for only the most elite entertainment industry figures, she met someone who would change everything: Marcus Valentino, a mysterious financier who claimed he could turn her Wicked success into a global entertainment empire. Marcus Valentino didn't exist, but the man behind that identity was the most dangerous predator in Hollywood. Marcus was charming, sophisticated, and spoke with the confidence of someone who understood both art and commerce. He knew details about Wicked's production that weren't public, had insights about the entertainment industry that impressed even Ariana's experienced team. "Your Wicked performance isn't just acting," he told her over champagne. "It's cultural alchemy. You're not just playing Elphaba, you're becoming the voice of a generation, but you're thinking too small." His proposition was intoxicating. Combine her Wicked success with a revolutionary entertainment company that would control music, film, beauty, and social media. Make Ariana not just a star, but the architect of cultural trends. What she didn't know was that Marcus Valentino was actually Simon Leviev, the Tinder swindler. But his game had evolved far beyond romance fraud into something much more sinister. Within weeks, Ariana was sharing her most confidential business secrets with Hollywood's most wanted criminal. Marcus presented himself as the founder of Apex Entertainment Strategies, a consulting firm that had supposedly guided the careers of A-list celebrities whose names couldn't be mentioned due to NDAs. His track record seemed impeccable, his insights invaluable. Ariana began sharing everything: her conflicts with former manager Scooter Braun over music rights, her concerns about Ethan's career affecting her image, her ambitious plans for the Ariana Grande beauty empire, even her private therapy sessions about dealing with fame since Mac Miller's death. Marcus listened with the intensity of a therapist and the strategic mind of a business genius. He made her feel understood in ways that her actual team never had. "You've been managed your whole career," he told her. "It's time for you to become the manager of culture itself." But Marcus's real plan was to weaponize every secret she shared. Using the information Ariana provided, Marcus began infiltrating every aspect of her professional and personal life. He hacked into her communications with Scooter Braun and sent fabricated legal documents that made it appear Ariana was planning to sue him for millions in damages. He created fake text conversations, showing Ariana calling Ethan a Broadway nobody who's riding my fame, and sent them to entertainment blogs. He manufactured internal memos from the Wicked production, suggesting Ariana was difficult to work with and demanding script changes. Most devastatingly, he recorded their private conversations, where Ariana had shared her deepest insecurities, her guilt about Mac Miller, her fears about not being taken seriously as an actress, and her honest opinions about other celebrities. As Ariana's world began falling apart, she had no idea who was pulling the strings. The attacks seemed to be coming from everywhere. Scooter Braun's lawyers sent cease and desist letters. Ethan became increasingly distant and suspicious. Her wicked co-stars started avoiding her at promotional events. Her beauty brand launch was sabotaged when fake FDA reports appeared online claiming her products contained dangerous chemicals. Protest groups materialized outside her concerts. Even her therapy sessions were somehow being leaked to gossip websites. Marcus positioned himself as her only ally, the one person who could help her fight back against the coordinated attack on her career. He convinced her that everyone in her inner circle had been compromised. "You can't trust anyone in your current team," he warned. "The only way to survive this is to disappear for a while and let me handle damage control." The trap was finally ready to be sprung. Marcus convinced Ariana that the only way to regain control of her narrative was to do a surprise live stream during the Grammy Awards, where she would address all the rumors and reveal the truth about the attacks on her career. What she didn't know was that Marcus had spent months building an AI system trained on her voice, mannerisms, and psychological patterns. He could now create perfect deepfake content that was indistinguishable from reality. On Grammy night, as Ariana went live to 20 million viewers worldwide, Marcus hijacked her stream. But instead of the controlled revelation she'd planned, the world saw something horrifying. 20 million people watched Ariana Grande's career end in real time. The hijacked stream played audio recordings of Ariana's private therapy sessions, where she discussed feeling fake and manufactured as a person. It showed text messages where she'd called her fans obsessive and exhausting, and her wicked co-stars talented but limited. But the most damaging content came from her conversations with Marcus himself. Recordings where she'd shared her darkest thoughts about her relationships, her career disappointments, and her guilt about Mac Miller's death. The stream also revealed the financial details of her beauty brand, showing that she'd been inflating success numbers and using cheap ingredients while charging premium prices. It exposed her real relationship with Ethan, including recordings where she'd admitted their romance was partially good for both our images. But the most shocking revelation was still to come. As the stream continued, viewers saw the real Marcus Valentino for the first time and recognized him immediately as Simon Leviev, the Tinder swindler. But his confession was even more chilling than anyone expected. Ariana thought she was building an entertainment empire. His voice played over footage of their meetings. "She was actually helping me build something much bigger, a system to control what millions of people think, feel, and buy." The investigation revealed that Marcus had been running identical operations on dozens of A-list celebrities, gathering their secrets not for blackmail, but to create AI systems that could perfectly manipulate public opinion, cultural trends, and even political beliefs. FBI investigators discovered that Simon Leviev had evolved from individual fraud into psychological warfare against entire industries. His network of compromised celebrities was being used to test mind control techniques that could influence elections, start wars, or crash economies. Ariana's case was just one part of a massive operation to prove that even the most beloved public figures could be turned into weapons against their own fans. Simon Leviev was sentenced to life in prison for cyberterrorism, psychological warfare, and conspiracy against democratic institutions. The case led to revolutionary changes in how celebrities manage their digital security and personal information. But for Ariana, the damage was irreversible. The Grammy stream had been watched by over 100 million people. Her most private thoughts were now public knowledge. Her relationships with Ethan, her family, and her team were destroyed by the manufactured evidence Marcus had created. A year later, Ariana released her first statement. "I wanted to control my own story so badly that I gave it to someone else to write. The most dangerous lie isn't when someone tells you who they are, it's when they tell you who you could become." The wicked deception became a cautionary tale about the price of ambition in the digital age. proving that our deepest vulnerabilities become our greatest weapons in the hands of those who understand how to use them. In the end, Ariana's quest to become more than a